Is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. I am Beholder881, and today we are playing Forza Horizon 4. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. It's the car we are tuning today is a 1993 Ford SVT Cobra R. Now, if you know anything about this car, I'm gonna say it. This car is actually kind of mean. It's actually kind of clean build. So, you want to put a 6.7 liter V8 turbo diesel. I know, sounds weird, right? But look at the torque and look at the power into this car. Ridiculous. So put that in. Then you want to go to the drivetrain, put the all-wheel drive conversion. Wow, conversions. Why? Well, you'll see why. It's an all-wheel drive, so which means the torque will be put down relatively easy. So max it out as you would with any car. You max it out. Okay, I wouldn't do the auto, update, or not update, but auto upgrade. I wouldn't do that. So put the turbo, put the displacement in, put the valves in. Then you go down to intercooler, you put that in. Then you put the oil and cooling in, which is completely cool. Then you put flywheel, okay? You put all that stuff in, right? You go to platform and handling. You go to brakes, you put the race brakes on. Okay, here's where it gets tricky. You put the rally springs and damper, okay? Weird. Drag build should be race. Here's why. Race in front. Race and rear, anti-roll bars, put them both on the race. No, see what I have here. Race chassis, you don't need it. So I put it stock. Weight reduction, okay, put it all the way up to race. Now here's why the way I have it is because I've actually tuned this car 3 different ways. I did off-road, rally, and race. I've figured out rally is the best way to get any type of, if you want to do drag racing, do that. Do the rally. But put the race transmission into it, 8-speed, preferably, race driveline, and race differential. Now, that is it for that. Okay, tires and rims. Okay, here's where it gets tricky. Put drag tires on. Tire and max it out. The tire and rear. Reason for that is it's a lot of easy. It's an easy car to handle. Not gonna lie. So I went with these. I was gonna pick this one or this one over here, but I figured out the welds actually are easier to and less weight, so I did that. So as well, don't do the rim upgrades. I have it in stock. It's for weight reasons. I mean, look at that, it adds weight. I don't know why you want that, but the rear track width, it is up to you guys. It realistically is. You could put them in or you could put them out. I mean, it really is up to you. I mean, I don't see a difference here. But the handling and the off-road do go down just a little bit. Am I worried about that? Absolutely not, because you're not going to take this off-road. Like I said, it's up to you, the front and rear. It's realistically is up to you. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. The hood. I did a different hood than usual. None of these fit my style, but I would do the FPN fiberglass. I would do that. It adds less weight. Don't ask why it adds less weight when it's a hood. Don't know. So here's the tuning. I'm going to go slow for this one. So it is a 16.5 as low as you can. It's a 16.5 in the front. 50.0 in the rear. Oh, well, I guess you can't go lower. Anyway, I would leave with that alone. So, gearing. here's where it gets tricky. So you could do a 2.20. I recommend that. Then you go to 2.6, 1.7, 1.25, 0.9, 0.75, 0.60, 0.48, and 0.48. This is a 4-gear car. You're not going to get anything above 4th gear. Like on some of my cars, you do go up to 5th, maybe even 6th sometimes, depending on how fast you're going. But during my roll races, I hardly go up to 6th in some of my cars. So alignment, you want 0.0 on all of them. Camper and tow, it's going to be zeroed out. Angle, you want 6.9, okay? NT-roll bars, max them both out, okay? You realistically want to max those out anyway. Front, 1.57.4. Rear, 451.9. Get as close as you can to that number. Get as possible close as you can. Ride height, max it out. Front, 1.0. Rear, 12.5. Okay, 12.5 is not realistically that bad. Bump stiffness, you want to do 12.5. Rear, 1.5. Okay. Aero, you're not going to mess with it. Braking, you can do whatever you want with it. Acceleration, 75% and 5%. Okay? I could probably bump that down to 5. 75% and 0. Front caster, you're going to put it at 65. Now, with that the whole thing, I have this car saved anyway. So with that whole thing set, okay, I realistically, this is not even the fastest car I own, but it actually is the best torque car that I own. I don't really have too many torque cars that actually do what this car does, and it is actually kind of insane. So we are going to go down to the half mile. Okay, there is a difference. Okay, you have the half mile here. Then you go over here. This is kind of the quarter. It's a little more than a quarter. I don't like going there because it's not really the best. So I like coming here. So I'm going to show you half track first and then quarter. Okay, I'm going to show you both. Usually I go to the quarter mile for this car, but I'm going to go to half track first and then the quarter and show you guys where both of them are. Oh look, more people. So we are going to go here. Like any of my cars, you can just mash the brake, mash the gas, and it goes up to that. So this is also on clutch with manual wood clutch, so I recommend that. For all my drag builds, it is a little hard to get used to, but once you get the handling of it, you can pretty much do it every time. Like I said, you're not going to use this car in a half mile. It's not what it's intended. It goes 182. A lot of things can beat 182, not going to lie. I mean, come on. I mean, a Volkswagen Bug can go 182 with its eyes closed. So that right there is kind of the quarter mile. Well, no, there's neither. The first pole, this one is the quarter, not half. Okay, so here's quarter. Right at this pole. Pop that, and then here's your telemetry. Look at this. Look at the torque, 1,600. Almost 1,700 foot-pounds of torque. Insanity. That is one of the fastest quarter mile cars that I personally haven't seen. But I have a lot of cars that go forward than I do on here. It's a little slow. It's on the lower side, but I do have other cars that go faster than this. It's not a big deal that it goes 160. I mean, realistically, it's not. Again, I have other cars that can beat this. It's a very easy car to get handled. But if you guys do want the tune, it will be up as well. I will even, if you guys want it, I'll save it and then give you guys the share code. So, again, this car is not the fastest car, but it gets the job done. I'll call it. Again, it's not the fastest car, but you should subscribe though. That is the fastest thing you can do, is subscribe. As it's saving. Subscribe to the channel because only a little bit of you are subscribed. You should. It's free. So we're going to do drag, average. I mean, that's what it is. Average. So we are going to go to my Creative Hub, Event Lab. No, we're not either. We're going to go to my Creative Hub. And we're going to go to Tunes. Okay. You got the 220. I'm not going to show you guys that one. That one I can show you. Some of these are kind of private, so I'm not going to show you all of them. But here's the share code. It is 1471173 So, that is the share code if you guys do want it. It is on the slower side. Do what you guys want with it, realistically. If you guys did see the SRT Demon, I did put, there is a tune out there for that. But I will see you guys most likely on the next one, because the day I'm recording this is kind of like Thursday-ish. So you guys will see this most likely tomorrow or Friday. Not gonna lie. I record these a day in advance, depending on what it is. But I will see you guys in the next one. As well as always, be positive. And don't let the other guy get in your ear. Because I've lost a lot of friends on with this whole YouTube thing. I've lost a lot of people. And I also gained a lot of people. Because some people, they're like, oh wow, you're a big YouTuber. Like, that's cool, that's great. But yet when I tell them the subscriber count, they're like, ew, he's a YouTuber. Ew. And then when they kind of see where I'm going with the whole channel, they're like, ew, you're a YouTuber. Hey, that's kind of disgusting. Right? And then, you know, and I tell them, like, hey, I don't clickbait hardly. But I do to a sense where it's not clickbait. It's popping, and it's popped in, you know, the thumbnail pops. Okay, that's what it is. The thumbnail pops, and it's cool. But I will see you guys in the next one. As well as always, be positive. And I'll see you next time. Wednesday. Wednesday is the next upload. As well as every week. I upload 2 times a week. So that's 2, 4... That's 8 times in a month. That's not bad. But I will see you guys in the next one.